Hello, welcome to Mr. B's Ukulele channel. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy watching.
Hello, this is my tutorial for Just the Two of Us by Bill Withers in 1980. It's just one of those classic Bill Withers songs. It is a challenge in some respects, but actually not that difficult to learn on the ukulele. There's only 4 different chords, so I'll put it in at level 3. We'll talk about what's easy and what's not about the song in a second. We'll look at the chords. We'll look at the strumming. There's 2 different strumming patterns in this, but they're not tricky. So chords, strumming, do a quick walkthrough, look at the layout, and finish with a demo. Okay, here we go. So the easy part of this song is that there are only 4 chords that sort of play on a loop for the whole song. So it's quite a repetitive song in that sense. The challenge of any Bill Withers song is trying to do justice to a Bill Withers song. It's a real, he's a real artist, obviously, a real master of the vocals in particular. So some artists sing brilliantly, but they've got such a big band sound behind them. There's plenty of other things going on, but with Bill Withers, it's often just him and the guitar, or just him and a few instruments, and it's all about the vocals. And he does a lot of really fantastic lines, a lot of really fantastic tunes that are hard to replicate. So I'm not going to try and completely replicate Bill Withers and exactly the way he does it. This is a slight variation, interpretation on some of the lyric lines. Just, I guess, it's basically a simplified version, but by all means listen to him and go for it with the full range of his vocal expertise. Alternatively, you can just sing along with me and enjoy a slightly easier version of Just the Two of Us, because it really is hard to do justice to someone of his level. So here we go. We'll look at the chords. We've got A minor, E7, F, and G minor 7, which is probably the one you're not familiar with, because the other 3 are very common in a lot of ukulele songs. The G minor 7 is less used, so we'll come to that in a second. Let's just recap the other 3. I have put this in at level 3. It's an easy, accessible piece to sing, so I'll just spend a moment on each chord just in case this is relatively new to you. So we've got the A minor. That's our second finger on the 2nd fret there on the G string. We've also got the E7. That's our 3-finger chord. Our first finger goes on the G string on the top, on the 1st fret, and our 2nd and 3rd finger are on the 2nd fret there, 2nd finger on the C string, 3rd finger on the bottom on the A string. Now, with it being a 3-finger chord, make sure you've got a tight grip there with your thumb gripping against the neck on the back. Okay, then we've got our F chord, which are two fingers on the 1st and 2nd frets, 1st finger on the 1st fret on the E string, and 2nd finger on the 2nd fret on the G string. And then finally the G minor 7, which you might not be familiar with, but it's actually quite easy. 1st finger on the 1st and 2nd fret there on the E and the A string, squash it across the 2. Then our 2nd finger just goes on the C string on the 2nd fret. So it's quite an easy one to learn, but just one you might not have come across much before. So those are the chords. So we'll just go through this one more time. A minor, E7, F, and the G minor 7. Okay, and the other thing that makes the song relatively easy to learn is that the tempo is quite slow, so you don't have to whiz between those 4 chords very quickly, so you've got time to adjust your fingers in between, so that makes it a lot easier to learn as well. Let's look at the strumming next and you'll see how it all fits together. Okay, we've got 2 strumming patterns we're going to have a look at, and neither of them are particularly challenging. So it starts off with a nice down, down, up pattern. We start on the F chord, so let's just do that. Down, down, up, down, down, up on the F. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those. And you could hear there at the end of that 2nd line when I landed on through. I just gave it the longer down, down, up, down, up. Just flows nicely. And we're basically doing that on alternate lines. So the end of each phrase finishes with that down, down, up, down, up. Let me just do it one more time so you can hear how easily and smoothly that fits together. So it's down, down, up on most of it until that last A minor chord on the word through, where we go into the full down, down, up pattern. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining down, down, up up, down, up, and then back to the other down, down, up pattern, and it just flows really nicely, just gives a bit of contrast, just adds an extra little bit of detail to the song. So that's worth putting in. It's not a disaster if you just stay on down, down, up all the way through. Okay, let's look at the walkthrough, and we'll see how the whole song works. Okay, so we've already looked at the first couple of lines of the verse, so we'll just go through it again slowly so we can see all the different chord changes. Starts on the F chord with the down, down, up pattern. I see the E7, crystal raindrops, A minor fall, and third G minor 7, beauty of it, F, all is when the E7, sun comes shining, A minor on the longer strumming pattern, through F again on the down, down, up pattern, to make those E7 raindrops in my A minor line. When I G minor 7 think of you, some F in the middle of sometimes when I want to E7 spend some time with A minor, again the longer pattern. You into the chorus, just the F to E7, two of us, E7, we can make it if we A minor try, just the F again, two of us to the E7, just the longer A minor again, two of us. So that's the longer strumming pattern there on the A minor, two of us, back to the F, just the two of us, E7, building castles in the A minor sky, just the F, two of us, E7, you and I, A minor. And you can hear the longer pattern there as well. Okay, if we have a look at the layout, you'll see how that really is the main part of the song, and it just repeats after that. So we've just done verse 1 and the chorus that you can see there on the page. That's then followed with verse 2, which is exactly the same pattern of chords as verse 1. Then the chorus again, then verse 3, which again there's no changes to it, and then we just do the chorus twice at the end and just slow to finish at the very end. So it's a really nice, easy format to learn. Like I said, no tricky ideas with the chords or anything. The pace is quite nice and slow, so there's no challenge there. It really is just a case of trying to honour the memory of Bill Withers and do a good job with one of his great songs, and not murder it too much with your own singing like I do. So have fun with that one. We'll finish with the demo now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do like and subscribe. It really does help, and it means a lot to me. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, just the two of us, just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I want to be the one with you. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, just the two of us, just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, just the two of us, just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just